On Wednesday the 22nd, I'm hearing love of the mother, love of the mother. And what that can mean is that your mom, your grandmother, your mother living or deceased, or any type of a maternal figure, mentor figure, someone who would have been supporting you, is really coming and giving a lot of positive energy to you and is either reminding you of who you are or is helping you, even if they're not literally there. Sometimes we remember things that people showed us. We remember what we were taught. We remember how we were guided by someone. And if it didn't make any use at the time, it may now, or it may be resurrecting, okay, sort of as a support to you. And I feel like you really need to embrace that. That can also mean that for your relatives that are gone, that they could be reaching out to you, especially on that night. Okay, so pay attention to that. Friday the 24th, I do have an arrow going backward. And what that can mean is that something unresolved has to be revisited, or something that has not completely come to the surface yet is coming up. And it could stir a lot in you that is making you feel as though you want to either lash out or speak your mind. You want to put somebody or a situation in its place. And I feel like what you really want is a division from the way it makes you feel. So don't get tied up in just how you're feeling. Look deeper, get to the root issue. What is it that you want to avoid about this issue? Why is it that you want to avoid it? If that is valid, if that is healthy, if that is your rightful place to do so, then you need to find a way to do it, but don't allow for yourself to, lash out and cause more damage and possibly get stuck or chained, or find that after that, your hands are tied. On Saturday the 25th, I'm hearing dig it up, okay? Dig it up and resurrect it. I actually felt like that was connected to what I just said about Friday. So on Saturday, we could be sort of resurrecting this maybe after you slept on it a little bit, coming up with a game plan on how to go forward. However, love also comes up. So they drew a heart, which means we're talking about romance. We're talking about possibly a love partner, but we could also be talking about anyone who's involved in your heart in an intimate way. So what I'm feeling with all of this is that something is coming up here. Something is being resurrected. And I did not necessarily feel like it was an ongoing situation with someone currently. It really felt to me more like it was somebody from your past. It was an old lover or acquaintance, family member, friend, whatever it is. And this situation is coming up again so that we can have some kind of closure, or you may be in a good position to see whether or not this person has grown and we can do something with this. Finally, once and for all, somebody else might be looking at you to check and see if you've grown. Have you done the work? Is this person now marketable? Can I use this and stir the pot again? I want to say this. Don't let your heart get trampled. Know your worth. And if you have done the work, then you have done the work. Don't let anyone come and rain on your parade. But if you haven't, kind of interesting, it's coming up. There might be more work to do. I think that this is allowing you, whether this is happening in a literal way or this is happening more from like your memory, or it's just coming up emotionally, something triggers it. I think it's really important that you process and ask yourself those questions about growth and development. Sunday the 26th, though, Monday the 27th, we have more with love. We have a couple more hearts coming up. And I have somebody telling you something. I have somebody coming and revealing something about how they feel. For some of you, this might be someone coming in trying to get you to help them in some capacity, someone who needs you. But it felt to me like you may be hearing a bit of a declaration from someone. And even if they were to mask it and act like, oh no, I just thought I'd drop in to say hey, and this is what's been going on in my life, and they start telling you all kinds of personal business, you know that is a call to try to get you back. Nobody wants to talk about their personal business that much.